What's up everyone, I'm Aubrey Marcus and we're here to put you through a grueling Mace workout. Now the Mace is something that I was introduced to probably only about a year ago, and since then it's become a staple in my training and a staple in many of the athletes that we work with here at On It in their training as well. Really provides you some unique opportunities to work your shoulder girdle, your core, your grip, all kinds of muscle groups that you wouldn't traditionally work. But in this DVD, we're going to be really focusing on getting your whole body a workout, so you can finish an entire workout for the day just with one of these maces. So we're going to get creative, use some traditional stuff, use some stuff that we made up on our own, and at the end of it, I promise you, you'll be a sweaty mess and you'll have a good workout. So the history and tradition of this mace here, it was once called a gada, and that's from the Hindu warriors in the Hindu word. And it was Hanuman, the monkey deity, which is kind of akin to On It's philosophy of the primal nature. Anyways, Hanuman was the monkey deity of the Hindus, and this was his weapon, and his weapon used to fight evil. But for the actual Hindu warriors, this was their weapon out on the battlefield. Now, they wouldn't use something as heavy as this. This is a 15-pound mace for battle, because it would be really slow. Now, it would do a lot of damage if it hit, but in the meantime, they'd be really exposed. So they used a lighter version of this with pointy edges oftentimes and ridges and things that would do a lot of damage. The mace that they trained with, however, they figured out that if they added extra weight, oftentimes by using a bamboo rod and then tying and latching a stone onto that rod, they could create kind of an overtraining situation where they were working out with something heavier than what they were actually using. Kind of like a baseball player would use heavier bats to kind of warm up and practice his swing. The Hindu warriors would use a heavier gada to train for using their lighter gada. And then this was adopted and carried on all through the kind of Persian and Hindu tradition up through the Pelwani wrestlers. It's still an art that's even practiced today in a lot of the Middle East, and really was at its peak in kind of the early 1900s. Since then there was a bit of a drop-off as far as usage, and then it started to pick back up with the advent of MMA and how prolific that's become. Because of the functionality of it, because of how much it mimics real-life movement, it's become a favorite for MMA fighters and people just looking to get functional strength and functional power. So that's kind of the history and breakdown of the steel mace, and now we're going to get to work. Before a workout, as intense as the workout we're going to do, it's important to get your warm-up in. We're going to put you through a quick, active warm-up. It's going to combine some light stretching with some other movement that's going to get the blood flowing, get your muscles used to moving before you pick up the mace. So it's called an active warm-up, and we're going to start with what I call the high pistol series, a series of 12. Kind of borrowed from yoga. Put your hands up like this, really stretch out to the top, and then move to the right, back, left, back. Stay with me. Really stretch out. A few more. Good. Shake that off. Now we're going to move down here. You're going to kind of get into a sprinter pose. And the key here is you're going to rock back on your heels, getting a mild hamstring stretch and starting to work your quads as well. So we're going to get 15 of these on each side. Hands stay in the same spot. You might have a tendency to kind of lift them up. 5 more. Should feel the legs burning now. All right, switch it up. Feeling that stretch in the front leg hamstring, and feeling the quads, starting to get a little blood moving. 5 more. All right, shake that off. Next, we're going to move into some upper body stuff. You're gonna get down into push-up position for high plank. Go down into a push-up. Then you're gonna bring your leg up, one leg up. Same elbow is gonna reach down towards the ground, like this. Some of you might be able to touch, and good for you. If you can, I'm not quite that flexible. Then you're gonna lift up like this and twist. And that's gonna be 1. So we're gonna do 12 of those. Okay? 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, guys, 2 more. Good job. Next, a move that I lightly borrowed from capoeira, and it's going to be loosely based off one of the escapes they do. And as you can see, the workout has already begun with the warm-up. So the capoeira escape looks like this. Going to focus on stretching your inner legs and a little bit of your hamstring as well as reaching over and stretching alongside your lats. So lean over like this, like you're ready to block a kick, and stretch out both your front and back leg. 20 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay with me. Good job. 2 more exercises in the active warm-up. This one is going to be stretching on traditional yoga, down dog, into the plank pose. So stretching out again in your calves and some more in your hamstrings and low back and shoulders. So get into down dog, and then you're just going to move it into plank. And that's a count of 1. You do 20 of these. Three more. And important with all of these is to make sure you're breathing on every exertion, on every output. Get that practice started now in the warm-up, so in the tougher sets, it'll be easy to keep that breathing going. Fuel your muscles with the oxygen it needs to perform at its best. Last thing is just to get a quad stretch. So grab the opposite foot with the opposite hand. I call them the Superman quad stretch. You just lean back like this. 12 of these. If you're finding yourself having a lot of balance checks, you can hold on to the wall with your outside hand. You'll still do pretty much the same thing. 12 of these. And thus ends the active warm-up. Now time for the fun. All right, clockwork, here we go. We're gonna start with what we call 10 to 2 and get 20 of these. using the momentum of the mace to do the work. Stretching, strengthening. There we go, that's 20. Now we're gonna do what I call the 4 and 8 lunges. Imagining that you're on a clock and you're gonna step your back foot to 4 and your back foot to 8. So here we go, 20 of these. Really gonna start burning your quad and your posterior muscles. Halfway done. Good. Now, back to the 10 to 2. 20 of these. Good. Now, put the mace on the other side, go in the other direction. Halfway there. All right, one more set of the 10 to 2. Done. Here we go. Cool. Now, 4 and 8 lunges again, but just 10 on each side. 1, 2, stay with me, 3. Good job. All right, other side. Mace over on the other shoulder. Almost done with these. Nice. All right, we're gonna finish off with 360s. 20 each way. Here we go. Push up, all the way around. 1, 2. One of the benchmarks for these 360s, people try to do 100 of them without stopping. Definitely a real challenge. As you'll probably see, as we get to halfway done on this side alone. 10 more. Very good. Now, you can switch your hands if you want. Go to the other side. Again, you start by pushing up. Last 20 of these, we're done with clockwork. Everybody's going to have naturally a strong side, a side that's a little bit tougher. It's just usual based on your body mechanics, the swings that you're used to making. And that's one of the reasons why maces are so good, is they start to even all that stuff out. Start to work on your weaknesses. So in training with a mace, those weaknesses will get exposed real quick. You're really working your whole body. Halfway done. Power through. Know your grip is burning. Mine's burning. 4 more. All right. Done with clockwork. 1 in the books, several more to go. In kettlebell training, there's a famous workout called the Man Maker. I have a workout, I'm calling it the Warrior Maker, because the mace, of course, was designed by warriors and utilized by today's warriors, even if that just means pushing through the obstacles in your own mind, becoming better, becoming stronger. So here we go with the Warrior Maker, one of my favorite workouts in the set. We're going to start with the barbarian squats. Now, barbarian squats, you're going to want to take this behind your head and then bring it over your shoulders into a squat position. You ready? We got 20 of these. Let's go. You can alternate shoulders if you want. Halfway there. Just with the barbarian squats, not with the workout. Don't worry, savages. Three more. All right, next, moving on to grave diggers. Very functional training, like you're digging a grave. 20. $14, $15, 5 more. All right, borrowing again from a warrior move, get into warrior 1 position like you're in yoga, and then we're gonna joust 20 times. The farther you hold your hands towards the base, the more you're gonna work. There we go, good job. Now, one of the workouts I like to call the twisted sword draw. Keep your left foot forward. That's the foot that's been forward hopefully this whole time. If not, keep your right foot forward. Ready, twisted sword draw, 20. $13, $14, $15. All right, now we get to do that all again with the other side, starting with the barbarian squats. Let's go, dig deep, push through. Find your own Bushido, find your warrior code, make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ten. A lot of things are burning. But you fight on. That's what it's all about. Whether mentally or physically, adversity is gonna come. You just gotta push through and make it to the other side. 2 more. Good job. Grave diggers. Opposite foot forward that you had last time. Let's get it done. Well, 13, 14, 15. Almost done. Good job. 20. All right. Jousts on this side. Try to keep your hands on the little scored handles here. Let's bang them out. 20. Hard and fast. Good base. Let's go. Nice work. Let's move right into the sword draw. No time to waste. We got them on their heels. Let's do it. Stay with me. Seventeen, 18, 19, 20. Final stretch. Get into a good horse stance. Like this, almost like a basketball stance. We're gonna do 15 front presses as hard and fast as you can. Switch, do 15. Ready? Let's do it. Let's go, let's finish strong. Give it all you got. All right, warrior maker, done, good work. All right, by now, you should be in a nice sweaty lather and ready for the workout I like to call legs like tree trunks. Hope you don't need an explanation as to what we're about to do. So follow me, guys, let's do it. Put the mace behind your neck, like in squat position, and you're just gonna do a basic squat, but obviously you're off balance. So you're gonna wanna compensate with extra core strength. 20 of these, let's go. Weight on your heels, head up. Well, 13. Here we go. Finishing up. Very good. All right. Now we're going to move into a little bit more complex dynamic movement, split jumps, or plyo lunges as they're often called. Make sure you compensate for the weight, being off balance with extra core. Let's do it. 20 of these. Oh yeah. Nice work. All right, now we're gonna go into a basic deadlift. Again, the weight's gonna be off balance. Compensate with everything else. On down, slight bend in the legs, and up. 20 of these. Try to pull up from the ground with your hamstrings and your butt. Thirteen. Almost there. All right, 20. Now we're gonna go into reverse lunges with the torch press. It's gonna look like this. Step back, push forward. Do 12 of these on each side. Let's go. Good job. All right, now we'll get to the other side at the end of after we switch from the regular other sets. Back to squat position, body weight squats with the Mace bell. Let's go, 20. Again, eyes stay up. Weight on your heels. And if I'm off by one on my count, well, just gonna have to do it together. 3 more. Good job. Off to the split jumps. Let's get it done. This is the work part of the set. Let's go. Give it all you got. It's downhill from here. Twelve, 13. Come on, you got it. I know it burns. That's why we're here. Good work. Deadlifts. Good chance to catch your breath. Breathe deep into your stomach. 20. Oh yeah. Feel the quads even when I'm not working. That's when you know it's good. Almost there, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, opposite leg goes back as we're doing reverse lunges. Let's go. Eight more. There it is, push. Almost there. All right, legs are burning. We're gonna finish off with 25 thrusters. Everything you got, let's make it happen. Hold it in the middle, touch your knees with your elbows, thrust it up, 25. Stick with me, we'll get this done. Come on, let's go, 10 more. Don't quit now, let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2. Legs are your root of your power. Nice work. That's a big set down. Almost there for the whole workout. Good job. Next workout is called Arm Yourself. And basically going to be working on your upper body and your arms. Now I've been using the 15-pound mace for a lot of these. I'm going to upgrade to the 20-pound mace for this one. Really tax the arms. Here we go. Got the 20-pound. First thing we're going to do is push-ups with your hand on the ball. This is going to give yourself a different weight distribution than you're used to. We're going to bang out 20 of these. Let's go. Nice work. No problem. Now we're going into ballistic curls. From here, switch sides. Make sure you get full extension in the elbow. 20 of these. Five more. Good job. Now we're going into another dynamic movement called the shoulder toss. Make sure your hand-eye coordination is up to par. You don't want this landing on you. Here we go. 20. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice explosive movement. Last one. Good job. This one, we're gonna do some tricep extensions. Like you're scratching your back. Keep your elbows in. Let's go, 20. Get all the way down to the end. You can use your back as kind of cantilever so this thing isn't bouncing off your tailbone. A little bit awkward, pretty effective. Now, back on, running through that same gamut again. This one goes quick, guys. Stay with me. 5. 'Oh yeah, feeling that one. Rip right into the ballistic curls. Let's go. And 20. Nice work. Back to the shoulder toss. Nice explosive movement. Catch with your legs. Almost there. Nice work. Back to the tricep extensions. Here we go. 20. Push it. Squeeze at the top. Oh yeah. Nice work. You can feel those triceps burning, which doesn't bode well for the finisher. Clap push-ups. Let's try and get 10 of these. Let's go. Can't do 10, just do as many as you can. We'll see if I can even do 10. It'll be fun. Give it all you got. Arm yourself. Nice work. By now, your legs are swole, your arms are swole, you're sweating hard. You're gonna take a little break on most of your body systems, focus a little bit on the core. I switched it out for the 10-pound mace so I can focus on range of motion and speed for this one. But if you wanna go heavier, be my guest. All right, we're gonna start with what I like to call the Russian canoe touches. Kind of like a Russian twist and like you're riding in a canoe. We're gonna do 50 of them. Legs up, let's go. 4. Nice work, 50. Now, this is a move I came up with myself. Call them 90-degree toe touches. We're gonna go the right side first. I'll go at a little bit of an angle so you can see a little better. Put your legs up and then push it up. 15 of these. 2, 3. Good job. Now we're gonna stand it on up and we're gonna be focusing on the obliques. Put it over your head, move away from the ball. Get 12 of these. Try to keep your head spaced evenly in your arms. All right, now we're gonna go into windmill. All the way down, another 12. Good job. All right, back down to the ground. Almost there. More canoe touches. Let's get it done. $30. Just a friendly canoe ride down the stream of hell. Just kidding, this is fun. 50, good work. Now, we're gonna move into 90-degree presses on the left side. Up. Good job. Off to the obliques. Almost done. Just the obliques and windmills to go. And get the other side now. Keep a nice tight core. Good work. Into windmills, finish strong. 1, 2, 3. Two more. And there, my friends, we are finished with bad to the core. That workout was bad to the core. On to the next, the last one before our cool down. If you're like me, by this point, everything is burnout. You're gassed, you're tired. And you might be asking yourself, why the hell am I doing this? Well, a couple reasons. One, for your body, to put it in the best possible condition it can be so it can perform whatever tasks you want it to. But the other reason is that training like this is not only training your body, it's training yourself for life. This is a microcosm for the struggles you'll go through. You won't always be at 100%. Sometimes you're going to be tired. Sometimes you're going to be on your last leg and you're going to have to dig deep. Find whatever reserves you have inside yourself and just push through. Just shut your mind off and say, all right, I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm going to work. What some of the best kettlebell trainers recommend is zombieing out. And that's where you just shut your mind off and turn into a relentless zombie. And for this workout, the last meal ladder, you're going to need to do that, combining slams and thrusters. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 8, 4, 6, 8, 6, 4, 2. Up and down the ladder. Gonna be tough? Stick with me. Zombie out. We'll get through this. Let's go. First, like the sledgehammer, 2 of them. Into thrusters. 4. Pound out any aggression you might have into the tire. Zombie out on the thrusters. 6. On to 8. Let's go, almost up the ladder. At 5, switch sides. Stay with me. Switch. And thrusters. No, it's hard. We're almost there. You'll be happy when you didn't quit. Here we go. 8. Use whatever motivation you have inside. Let's go. Yeah, almost done. 6. Right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is that finish line. Almost there. I missed 2. 2 more. Here we go, 4. Everything you got. 4 thrusters. Let's go. Like a Viking. 2 more. You should be proud of yourself if you stuck through that one. I'd give you a hug if I could. Much love. that concludes the main section of the steel mace on it training. You guys are bad. Thank you. All right, you made it through the training. Here's a little cool down. A good chance to get back control of your breathing. Stretch out your body now that it's nice and warm. Might be an understatement. Probably hot and on its way to cooling down already. So it's what I like to call no mat yoga. Sometimes there's not really a great place to get down on the ground and roll around. So I came up with a little routine that I do when I don't want to put my sweaty body down on the gym floor. So start off, take a minute, slight bend in your knees. Get control of your breathing, relax. And then just like we started, pistol above the head, stretch it back. Really stretch out, long spine, long neck. And then let it drop, forward fold. Don't need to keep your legs straight. Slight bend, just letting everything hang. You can yogi toe lock if you have some cool toe shoes like me. Otherwise, some people like to put their hands underneath their feet, or you can cross your elbows. Just relax. Okay, now step back to the down dog. What you want to do in this is focus on driving your hips upward and back, stretching out, spreading your toes and your fingers. Alright, now we'll step up into the lunge. Preparing to move up into Warrior One. Now into Warrior One. Step out if you need to a little bit. Try and square off your shoulders and your hips as much as possible. Bending into that front knee. Now transition into Warrior Two. And flip your warrior, keeping your front leg bent. Really stretch back. Triangle. Okay, back up to Warrior One. Bring your hands to your heart like this, and then twist over to the other side. Back foot into more of a high lunge. Okay, back into low lunge. Into down dog. Focus on your breathing, relax. Now bring your other foot up, which should be your left foot, into high lunge. Step up into Warrior One. Try and keep your body squared off as possible. arms up and back. All right, warrior two. Good job. Relax. Focus on your breathing. Into this position. Really try and twist your torso. Wring that spine out. Muscles might be shaking like mine, that's okay. A little bit more. All right, back up to warrior one. To the heart. Move your feet over. Back to high lunge. Twist it out. It's been a long workout. Be good to yourself throughout this. Do the best you can. You're no longer testing what you got. You're just trying to unwind. Stretch out your muscles. Relax. Be good to yourself. Shake it out, one more. Reach high. Let it fold. Come up one vertebra at a time. Step out. You did it. Awesome job, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll keep trying to bring the best out of you, because you guys have certainly brought the best out of all of us. And we appreciate you infinitely. Thank you. So I'm not exactly sure why I waited to the end of my workout to give you guys the instructional, but this is what you have to look forward to if you're skipping ahead to learn some of the moves you're going to use. A sweaty, exhausted mess. But I'm going to take you through the 10 and the 2 and the 360 as well. Give you guys a few tips on those. And also, as kind of a tip for the whole DVD, feel free to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 6 workouts and the cool down and warm up. Mix and match. You don't have to make it through the whole thing at once. I know it can be a lot. I know because I did it and it was a lot. So choose which ones work out the best for you, and that's probably the best way to access this DVD. If you make it all the way through, power to you. It's a hell of a workout. All right, so here's the instructional on this. The foundation of this movement, which I'll show you, you start by pushing it up and then letting it swing. This is the 10 to 2, as if you're coming to the 10 and 2 position on the clock. Now, there's going to be a tendency in all the people who have coached through this to kind of muscle it. And what muscling it's going to look like, it's going to look like you're bringing it like this up, and it's going to look real awkward. The key to the motion is to keep that kind of pendulum movement behind your back. So what I teach everybody to do is, before they do anything, just focus on getting this pendulum motion going, which is the momentum that you're going to use to bring it forward when you're done. You can't do this, you can't do the 10 to 2 at all. So once you get that movement going, it's pretty easy from there, because all you're doing is bringing it up. So just start it off, push the mace up high, let it fall, and then bring it over your shoulder. Keep your elbows high, and there you got it. 360 is really similar. You're just going around the same direction the whole time. Again, it starts the same. Up, and over. Up. Using the free range and the momentum of the mace to carry the movement. I'm going to move around a little bit so you can see this from a few different angles. I like to go with whatever side, whichever shoulder I'm going to, that hand is on top. So left shoulder, left hand on top. But you can mix it up. It's not a hard and fast rule. Again, using the momentum of the mace to do the work. All right, there you have it, guys. That's the 10 to 2 and the 360. You're gonna find those movements in the workout called Clockwork. Enjoy it.